Guys, it's Chrissy with Chrissie's Divine Design Tarot, and today we are doing a reading for the collective. All right, so let's see what action you're doing towards this love. Let's see what's going on in that love life of yours, how you feel about your person, what's going on in the houses, and what spirit guides are going to help you in getting towards this love. And we'll clarify with the tarot and put a face to your person with the attributes. All right, let's see. We have security here. This might be something you're searching for or have at this time. Feel like this is something you have been searching for or really want in your life. Something that is, yeah, secure and is going to be fulfilling. I do like this. Now, this is fulfillment in the happiness department. So you may be really showing up in a happy, positive mood or mindset. And I like this because I feel like for this fulfillment to come through, this is positive intentions that you're putting forward. Let's see here. Yeah, you may have been thinking about this, taking the time where you've been by yourself and really had a chance to look at what your best life might have looked like or what it might look like now, that you might be going towards that and setting those goals and doing what you need to do for you. Um, for once, I'm getting for some of you. All right, and taking a risk. I like it. So you may have really taken some time on your own to really choose what risk you might take here. Maybe putting yourself out there or whatever this is. Let's see what your person has. We have a standstill. So they may be feeling like they cannot move forward due to certain reasons here. They may have been put on hold or they feel like their life is just kind of blending in all together. There might be something that they did learn here. So, and it may be about patience. This may be why this is at a standstill for them and needing to trust in the divine. Now, putting what those intentions might be, trusting with the field of the universe or however you want to put God or whoever you believe in, spirit, trusting in spirit that this is all going to show up for you. Yeah, you may have been illuminated here. This might have been some kind of sign. This could have been some type of, um, I'm getting something that came to light for you in regards to this lesson. Now, of course, it isn't about blaming the other person or yourself. For that matter, it's about what you learned about yourself in that moment. And then, of course, being able to recognize it again. Usually, when we do the shadow work, we see what we've been through, what we learned, and what we can kind of spot from other people, something that you have gone through yourself. So you may be able to pick up on that just by their actions. All right, let's look at this. I just said action, and action shows up. So you will be taking action, or your person is. And it looks like there's a storm here that you may show up, or your person may come um, in some type of force. There's something that yeah, they're going to be doing this diligently because I feel like this may have been something they didn't do in the past, or they're really being guided to do so. It's towards their abundance. So this may be something they've manifested even to come in, and or they have some blessing coming forward or miracle that they are being blessed with. You're both focusing on maybe love, and this may be the frequency that's coming together to bring this together. You may be on the same frequency. Let's see for this to come through. So let's just see how they feel about you and you feel about them. All right, you may like that physical, touchy, touchy, feely, feely type of energy, holding hands, giving kisses, and it doesn't matter. Just that show of affection towards that you're thinking about them or that you see them. Okay. Love language, quality time. So you may have more than one language, and most people do. They may you may like to have quality time with your person. And look at that. You don't need this other person to see your worth, okay? It doesn't depend on that just because of who they are. Your worth doesn't depend on the other person. There you go. That's a good way of putting it. And definitely, I'm getting with this. It's not from outside of you. You have to know your worth inside. You have to know who you are. You have to kind of know how to give self-love to yourself, love yourself first, and really with your emotions being good at what you look like, um, flaws and all. Nobody's perfect, so just keep that in mind. And personal power, I mean, and beauty fades, let's face it. So are you going to be stuck with somebody that has a terrible personality just because of what they look like? And then now the looks fade, and now you're stuck with somebody that's just a miserable. Yeah. So, I mean, it needs to be a balance of the reason why you're with somebody. It shouldn't all be about looks. It's got to be about how you get along with them, how they make you feel, and if there's a deep passion there for one another and a love really that's there. So, and I mean, without that love, really, you're just settling otherwise. So, wow. So you are looking for marriage or that person of that long-term commitment. Let's just say it that way, because not everybody wants to be married, let's face it. Let's see here on the other side, burning desire. So they may really have a desire to touch you or have that burning desire to have you. Um, Loving words that they love to speak. So they like to hear that they love you or that you love them. And you like to show people how you love. So you may be loving in that physical than the words. So, and you person feels like this is a perfect match. So this isn't something that they're going to really let go of. This is something they've learned along the way and about who to take action on and who's worthy and who isn't. Ah, this is a twin flame. No wonder it's magnetic. So I do feel this magnetism or this frequency that needs to come together. It's almost like that frequency has to match too. And wow, soulmate twin flame union. Now, a twin flame is a type of soulmate. However, when the two of them come together, it usually is a higher level of frequency, and that may have been what I was picking up on. So, oh, let's just see here. Oh, they want to date you. This might be a new person. Now, this may be a new phase for you. This may be a transformation and growth and a different changed mindset about love that is bringing this in. And I feel like with this, you may have a date or two, and you know right away if this person is lining up with your values, if you feel you could really get along with this person. And usually you kind of know right away if they're kind of for you or not, and if they're going to be someone um, that you can't live without, and if it's that much of attraction and that frequency and that power of your energies coming together, you're going to know without a doubt that this is your person and you're going to feel it. Okay. Now, the golden mirror, this could be the mirroring here, but now perhaps in the past you've had one-sided relationships, that love bombing. So you may not take the words you might be more wanting the action being taken, which is funny because now that wisdom about taking action towards things is on your person's mind because maybe they realize that words don't mean much. Anybody can say anything, and it might be that love bombing and that they're kind of skeptical about, or you might be because of this one-sided relationship you may have been in before. Now, this is what you were thinking. I feel like that was crossing when it came out. And if it wasn't, I feel like it needed to be something that's on your mind when it comes to looking for the right person. Time with friends. You are somebody that is single. You may have moved on from somebody. You're happily single. You're having a moment. You're having fun. Um, there's that mirroring each other. I was getting the mirror. So there you go. Relationships reflect our wounds and introspect. Now, your person did have a standstill. There was, oh, I got love here too. Whoops. Now, usually, oh, love going forward. Wow. Okay. So that's not a coincidence that that came out. Um, and this is interesting to me that this wisdom and diligence to come forward with this action towards a blessing, they may see you as that. Now, I was sure that I saw some fulfillment here, yeah, taking a risk. Now, you may be not wanting to take a risk on this, but it's kind of saying that there could be a great love coming forward on this. So needing to kind of, and I don't feel like you're going to be able to walk away from this person very easily. You're going to feel them before you see them with your physical eyes. Now, you're going to reflect things about yourself that you're going to see in your person. However, you're also going to see the things that you don't like about this person, and you're going to realize you do that yourself. So there's going to be lessons within this by seeing it in your other person or in your person as a way of learning here. Let's see. Ah, yes. So your person, they may want to make new memories here, reminiscing, keepsakes. They may be one of those people that's learned from the past, and wants to document and take pictures of your union. So maybe they didn't do that before. Oh, well, you are enough, and it's not about not today. So not dealing hurt, avoiding conversation call person boundaries still angry, you're no longer that. Or this person isn't from their past. So this is good. They're letting things go. And wow, there is this sudden change in this person. It's a surprise or an epiphany, which we did have some type of illumination, didn't we not? Yeah, illumination right there. So definitely had illumination. So I do like that. Couple more here. Ah, yeah, there's about a karmic relationship that they may have been in. They may have had some triggers and turmoil and resentment and lessons, and it's about letting those go. And I feel like this wisdom is saying this person maybe realized that there was never love there. It was a learning process that you weren't meant to stay in. You're meant to walk away from that person. So your person may have realized that. And I feel like they're working on this. They may have sabotaged things in the past or had karmic try to sabotage something in the past. Ah, the chaser. Now, you both maybe like to chase or give too much. I feel like this may be fear of abandonment or issues that maybe somebody leaving and going to chase after you. Now, I feel like with this, you both maybe have been in this energy before of codependency on a relationship and fear of not having somebody. And it's not about um, filling a void so you're never alone. It's about having a relationship and something that you can really feel with your heart, your passion. And this is something that's not everybody gets a chance to do. Some people never find love like this type of love, that kind of knock it out of the park. And I know I use baseball analogy. Sorry, I used to play when I was younger, so I just like that analogy because it really does. say a lot about the connection, that it's one of those home run type of connections where it's not about what base you get on with this person. It's about having it all and knocking it out of the park. And not just in the sexual way, but in that feeling you get from that home run. All right, the exhilaration, the adrenaline, the fun, the feeling of wow, and sense of accomplishment, and the whole thing about, especially when you hit that home base, it's about doing the whole round and coming back around again. And I do like that analogy for that because I feel like this is something that really gets your blood pumping. Let's see, and your heart beating. All right, Virgo, I analyze. So this may be something of a, um, this is the health and service card or house, the purist. Now, these are all underlying things that you may feel you have control on, like work or animals or um, your job or whatever it is, being of service is kind of like that humanitarian card where you help people. So you may be somebody that works in the medical field, maybe you're a doctor, nurse, or anyone that works in dentist or some type of service to people. I mean, they may have to pay, but you're there to help them. Regardless, you don't want to see them in pain, or maybe even a veterinarian for animals. So, I mean, us of service, right? Helping in some way, shape, or form. I mean, you could even look at, you could say that I'm in service of spirit, that to bring in messages for those who really need to hear the messages. So, I mean, you could look at it that way for me as being in service to spirit to help bring in messages you need to hear. So, I mean, and spreading the word of spirit and people to believe in themselves and in the process in whoever they want to believe in. But it's more important that you believe in yourself. Well, and having that connection to spirit to get to your best life, that you can create that with spirit helping you along the way, and your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, and the people that have passed over that you knew, and some that you may not even know, but they know who you are. Um, so, I mean, we may not be able to see them. Uh, However, they can see us, and not everybody has that ability to see. And some people do have those moments of them showing themselves to you, and it can be a lot, and it can be kind of scary, but there's nothing to really be afraid of. um, they're there to help you. They want you to live your best life. They're cheering you on. Okay, all right, let's see. Jupiter, hello. A lot of luck going on here, and you may be thinking, how lucky am I? Or like, this is a profound love here. All right, look at how happy you are. You have spirit on your side here. The sun card with spirit there, right by your side, helping you with this connection. Wow. And the 10th house, the world, able to close out things to get on the right path. You're crossing paths with this person. So, and they may be very charming. They may make you really happy, or you are happy. They don't make you happy. You have to be happy within uh, yourself. And that really shines through your soul, right? And you may make them happy. They may make you happy based on that frequency, right? So, and this is going to bring a lot of success. There's some charming demeanor here. I'm kidding. I do like this. Plants are very loyal. Nurture, comfort, and protection. So this person might want to protect this, or you might be. You may resonate more on the other side than this side, however that shows up for you. All right, house one, individuality, self-love or self-image, sorry, and approach to life. But self-love may be a thing that you are learning on how to put boundaries up and having you have your own path, your person having their own path, and not jumping paths by worrying about what they're doing on their path. Worry about what you're doing on your path. Let them figure their path out. They don't need your assistance in that. They have their own life journey that they're meant to go on and do. Um, it's like I've always said before, everybody has their hopes and dreams about what they want to accomplish in life. Nobody's put on this earth to cater to someone else's life, okay? It's about your own life and it's about where you go with that and who is going to live it. You or you're gonna let someone else dictate to you what your life is meant to be. And that's where parents and partners and friends, it doesn't matter what anybody else really thinks. It's about what you think, what you have in your heart and your own desires, that you have your own life to live. You only get, uh, well, most people live to in their 80s, okay? It's going up from that, even 90s to hundreds, even over, depending on your lifestyle. So, I mean, you're lucky to live that. Like, it's funny when I talk to younger people, oh, they're old. Okay, well, they're lucky to get to that age. Not everybody makes it to that age. So if they are older, that's because they earned that right to be there. And you should respect that. Like, not everybody makes that. That's an accomplishment. They have a lot of information they could tell you about because of their age. They've been there, done that, and done a lot in their life. So, and they're there to tell you about it. So, I mean, if even if they are old, if you want to look at it that way, or older, I mean, what, 30 was old when I was a kid, you know? And then, I mean, as a kid and you grow up, you realize everybody gets to that age. Well, no, actually, not everybody does. You are pretty lucky to get there if you get there. So, I mean, you just never know when you're going to go. So, it's important to live life to the fullest every day, right? And your best life at that. And you can make that happen by manifesting that for yourself with that positive mindset and that trust and that love and releasing that to spirit to bring in for you. All right. Destiny. So your person may feel this is destined to happen. They may have always felt you were their destiny. Perhaps they thought so before. Maybe they've known who you are for a long time. Maybe this is somebody from way back, from high school years. I don't know. You may know who this is. You may know they're an acquaintance. This might be somebody completely new to you. So, and Cancer, I feel your person, with the feelings here, this is that loyalty that they may feel toward you, that this is, um, that they have that self-control, that they have, um, the ambition and the independence and to go on this journey with you. Okay, maybe your spirit guides have already mentioned who can come onto your plane and who can come into your life. Um, and when I say plane, I mean your frequency, your energy, who can come onto your field, right? So essentially, I feel like this is your person. This is like a vibing that you maybe didn't realize who this person is, but you've always felt a connection to. All right, we have fourth house and roots. So this person does want to put down roots with you, and this may include marriage, buying a house, and staying put in a certain area to live their life with you. Let's see, Pluto transformation. So Pluto is that judgment card. This is closing out lessons, learning from lessons, and life changes. These events are coming in to change everything. It may even be fated. Let's see. Void of course, moon missing. So they may have missed a chance with you at one point here. maybe even felt like they were in the void because of the standstill they were in. So I'm kind of getting this is it's like it's about damn time. So and I love that. Look at that. Profound relationship, intimacy, and romantic partnership. So house seven, this is all about partnerships. This is house seven with the balance. I balance things. So this is Libra. So this is, yeah, Libra card, Libra house. So partnerships, marriage, relationships, and even opponents. Now, I feel like this is more of a team playing dynamic here. It's not about who's better or who brings more money in or any of that. Yeah, you guys are doing shadow work here. And you might feel exhausted from this because you may end up crying a lot to release some things from the past. And by re engaging in this, in order to let that go, right? However, you do it for this closure, look at that. The closure is right there, and Spirit's going to help you with this change. And this may have something to do with the past. This is that Phoenix rising here. And you may do this through prayer or setting intentions. I do like this for you. Oh, this one wants to come. And we have restrictions. Okay, so joy guides here. So there might be some type of restriction that happened here in terms of this. Now, let's just see where this goes here. Maybe one more on this. Success. Okay, so whatever was restricted is definitely a success in terms of maybe a patience here. You had to learn patience, so or your person did with the standstill, of course, moon. So I do like this because I feel like you needed to learn it just as much. Uh, and this may be being at peace, being calm, cool, and collected when it comes and not just reacting to what somebody might be saying. And it's taking the breath and taking the time and seeing what they're doing if this is something they set out to do, and to get a reaction from you, or if this is something that you can just kind of sit back and chill with and take your time to answer. Let's just see. Yeah, your person may had to have freed themselves up in order to come in for this. That might have been why things were at a standstill. Wow, there is some type of abundance coming through. So maybe a miracle or a prayer, or not a prayer, but maybe a prayer. Um, I'm getting a blessing. So this might be something that you're trying to get back that you maybe overlooked before, or your person did in terms of this abundance. They may be trying to go back to get that. Um, why do I get fishing for that? I don't know what that means. Let me see. Unconditional love. I do love it. So this may be looking for that unconditional love that you maybe once shared in another life. And if it was this lifetime, then I feel like this is something that maybe didn't happen before, even though you wanted it to. Yeah, there was a pause here. There's that pause and reflecting or pausing before answering. And somebody's learned to have that patience here and feel at peace. Yeah, they may have felt bored too at the time, but it was to learn that about that, and I mean, some people eat when they're bored, and some people meditate when they're bored. So it's kind of like there's some lesson here in regards to this. I don't know what that means. Ah, yeah, there was some type of denial between the two of you, possibly before. With the number 8, this is maybe some type of action or moves that were made, maybe even a message. Let's just clarify a few things here. Tell me about the love, and I'm trying to remember what first card was that came up or the bottom of the deck before the love, and trying to think what the other card was too. But we'll work on the love here because that's the one that's up. All right, there's options or wishful thinking here. Is this somebody that's generous with their time, their kindness, their knowledge, their equal give and take? And that includes money. This is more you give, the more you receive. And they do want to invest in this. So, long term outlook for you and steady growth that they want to see on this. So, learning as they go with you and not having to walk away from you to learn the lesson. Um, Definitely rewards with this and things that pay off between the two of you. Look at that. There's that team playing dynamic. You make a good team and you're really hopeful for this. Now, with the star card here, this is a healing connection or very guided to come together. Wow, this is going to change everything. This is going to level it all. It's going to be like everything's going to change with the Tower card. It's a sudden change at that, and there may be some type of awareness or acceptance to this fact. Wow, this might be a Capricorn, or this could be your burning desire. Oh, to find that person that you want that happy home, happy life with. The 1111, this is love in the air. So let's look at this chaser. You may know who this is. All right, this is about making somebody a priority here. It's about making a decision once and for all. And we have 2-2 there and putting closure here for this transformation to occur. So does somebody walk away from somebody here to have this tower moment? They may have had to um, I feel like this is going to be earth-shattering to you when you meet this person, if you haven't already, because there's that frequency that is just pulling the two of you together. It's really hard to walk away from. However, a lot of twin flames don't actually come together because of that frequency. It can be kind of scary to one or the other, and that's why people run. So, and wow. Partnership, we have the Empress showing up. I do like this for you. You learned a lot of lessons here. This might be why this is coming together. You've grown to become this Empress, which is a lot of knowledge. Wow, wow. Look at the Sun card. I've seen the Sun card today quite a few times in the readings. So I do like this. And there's that hangman, that pause and reflect and that different perspective about things. And I feel like this might be you're manifesting your best life and that you are having things showing up for everything that you've been looking for. Now, what is this denial about? Okay, there might be a denial about a conversation with some loving words about leaving somebody out in the cold, either that or some type of losing all the money, or what is this? Losing a job. Oh, this is about love, though. This is maybe losing this love. Kind of scary for somebody here with that Five of Pentacles. This is really hardships and struggles. This may even have been an ego blow. Um, This may have been about insecurities or ongoing challenge going on when it comes to love. This is all going to be healed here. I do love this for you. All right, let's see what your intuition is saying at this time. Okay, so you've dealt with a broken heart before. Now we have a couple different cards here, but let's find out what they are. Oh, manifestations are coming forward on this. Wow, 10 of Cups. I can't make it up. Woohoo! All right, so it does look like things are going to come together. Your intuition here, you're getting over a broken heart here. You're manifesting your best life, and this is what's coming through. Your intuition is saying this is going to be a long-term commitment. So I do like that. Your person may be somebody that wants to provide for you. Let's see. Yes, they do want the truth with that Queen of Swords. Definitely maybe seeing the truth as well with these denials. So, and healing that fact. I do like that. I want to crack the deck here. Yeah, this may even be somebody from your past that you know, or it doesn't have to be somebody you're romantic with either. It could have been somebody you knew from when you were a kid or high school, college. Maybe you're in your 20s, I don't know. This could be somebody that was of significance to you at one point, maybe even your first love. So, your first real love that you felt you were really in love with somebody here. So, with that number six, this is keeping some type of balance, or this person is going to disrupt that. But there has to be some type of healing here about not running away or leaving somebody out in the cold. And that's that chaser, runner, chaser dynamic, right? So it's about coming together and really trying to make that work. And it's about learning from one another and seeing things in yourself from this person that you may not like so much. But it's about loving that person, the good, the bad, and the ugly, because you accept them for who they are. You're not trying to change them, you're accepting them for who they are right now and not what they could be that you feel in the future. It's not about that. That is that illusion coming through. So see them right now as they are, because if you have some type of illusion of who they could be later, you're going to have a lot of disappointments because they'll never step into what you see the potential in them with. And that's that illusion, right? So whoever they're showing up as right now, that's who they are. And over time, you're going to see the mask slip and slip and slip if they are indeed wearing a mask for you. And you will see who the real person is underneath eventually. And usually, if you stay true and authentic right from the beginning, you're not going to have a lot of problems with that, of trying to explain why you are the way you are now, but you weren't like that at the beginning. Everybody wants to put their first best foot forward right when they first meet. However, it's important not to kind of make it seem like something that isn't, right? And that could be where lies come in. And I feel like truth and not trying to deny something that is truth, even for yourself, that you want this person just as much as they want. And if you both are denying this connection, it's going to be really hard to come together. This is somebody from your past or somebody from a past life. So this may be some resistance that needs to be let go of and released. So before this can really come together and flourish. So let's put a face to your person real quick here. And then I'm gonna get on to the next video. So let's just see what we have here. Oh, white clothing. So here, ooh, muscles in the reverse. So your person may not have a lot of muscles, but they may be really fit. Let's see, makeup. You might like to wear makeup, and you maybe have ripples. Your person does. Your oval face here, younger than you, Asian, and facial hair. So you may find the different culture here and curly hair. So there you have it. This is what I have for you. So please like, share, and subscribe. Become part of the Divine Oracle tribe if you haven't done so already, of course. All right, you guys, take care, stay blessed, and we will see you next time. All right, later.